The threat for severe weather continues for Thursday, a very typical spring setup for Arkansas, and we know what that brings. Make sure you have that Arkansas Storm Team app on your phone. Warning notification setup. We'll be updating that very often with quick videos. And that's what I want to share with you right now. Recording this early afternoon, Wednesday, March 13th, where we do have that threat for severe weather Thursday afternoon and early evening. I have the newest model data, the newest timing of this, and the impacts. As we thought it would be western Arkansas and even portions of southern and central Arkansas. This is the risk for severe weather. It's level 3 medium out here in western Arkansas, the Arkansas River Valley, Queen, Mena. This includes Hot Springs up through Perryville, Morrilton, Russellville, on up towards Mountain Home and Fayetteville. So that's the area where we're going to see the initial development. And that's where the storms will have the greatest potential for being severe. Don't ignore the low risk area, because while that threat does decrease in that area, it does not go away. And then further east, very low, and that's for later on Thursday at late afternoon, especially into the evening when the storms transition from a severe threat to a heavy rain threat at that time. So that's again tomorrow afternoon. So what are the threats? Severe winds. This is what we had yesterday. 58 miles per hour greater, medium, severe hail, 1 inch in diameter, and even larger hail than that. There's a lot of instability, so I think that we could see hail, big hail in isolated areas, a low tornado threat, especially in that medium risk area, and then flash flooding. CAPE, this is the available energy, like the gasoline for your car. This is the gasoline, the fuel for thunderstorms. And at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, this is in no question. Like last Friday, these were near zero. They were very low. This is high instability across the state. So this means severe weather. This is one of the key ingredients for severe weather. Notice how these are all between 2 and 3,000. That's plenty of instability for severe weather. So that's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see where the thunderstorms develop, and it utilizes that energy and then stabilizes the atmosphere where the storms occur. And I'll show you forecast track in just a second. But 6:30, you can see on northern Arkansas, according to this one piece of data, those instability values come down. Well, that's because that's where the storms have crossed over. So it's still central and southern Arkansas. Yesterday on the air, we were talking about 4 to 7 p.m. for central Arkansas. Again, I'll get to that in just a little bit. Then it transitions to a heavy rain threat as the instability goes away later Thursday evening to early Friday morning. All right, new version of forecast track. Nothing much for today, but look at tomorrow. This is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, don't take this literally. These storms will be placed differently. There will be an area of thunderstorms. There will be a severe potential with these. The last couple of runs had it further south and west at this time, and now it's up here. So that's why you can't look at these literally and say it's going to be exactly in this location, but that will have the potential to be severe. So this is at 4 p.m. This is what you need to watch. Watch what happens in eastern Oklahoma. And then it expands. See that? 7 o'clock. I think you're seeing some bowing along the leading edge of this, and that means high winds. There will be a hail threat. And of course, I think there's even a low tornado threat with this. This is at 7 o'clock. So notice that area of the state, northern and portions of central Arkansas, where it's utilizing that energy and it's becoming rain cooled. And so the instability is here at this point in eastern and southern Arkansas. But those will start to come down as well when the sun sets, but still that severe potential will be there. The storm activity has left that medium risk area for the most part at this time. I think that for the central Arkansas area, again, 4 to 7 p.m. Take the forecast track out to 11 o'clock, and I think the severe threat is mainly along and east of the Mississippi River. Limited severe weather threat with this because that instability has been used up, but there will be thunder, lightning, and locally heavy rainfall. That's shortly before midnight, and then it's really over by Friday morning with just leftover areas of rain. And we will have morning showers, and that will fade away. So excessive rainfall, I think there could be isolated instances of flash flooding, and that's a low risk for most, if not all of the KARK Channel 4 viewing area. So flash flooding, isolated instances of that, definitely a possibility. So what should you do? You should definitely not panic, that's for sure. This is typical for Arkansas. We get these, and I think it's going to be mainly wind and hail. Could there be a tornado? Yeah, there is a small chance for a tornado. I think SPC, don't quote me on this right now, is putting it at a 5% risk, which is a 5% chance within 25 miles of a given point, something like that. But it's not all that great. I think it's hail. That's number one. As things stand right now, hail is the primary threat, then wind, then tornadoes, and then flash flooding. So, and it could be large hail. Given those instability values, I think that's a possibility. And this is the time of year, March and April. This is the time of the year where we usually and typically get a lot of hail in Arkansas. If you look at hail reports, they really spike in the months of March and into April. We're going to be there for you. All right, download the Arkansas Storm Team app. Get those warning notifications set up online, KARK.com, live streaming. And of course, if there's a threat to life or property, we're going to be there on TV for you when tornado warnings are issued. Thank you for your trust and thank you for your loyalty.